Hi there guys, doing a quick video to explain how this vote that you recently participated in has gone on, and also what's going to be coming up in this upcoming month of June. So, yeah, I'm going to be trying to do this as quickly as I physically can because I felt like this could be overcomplicated quite easily, and to prevent that from happening, yeah, I'm just going to roughly go over it. So here's all the games that you had to select from, and well, they're also in the ranking order roughly of how you guys voted on them. Moving on here, I have highlighted the bottom 12. Now the ones highlighted in red are going to be removed entirely, and well, the orange ones, they're having some sort of special consideration, so allow me to go through them from bottom to top. First off, we've got Mercenaries Playground of Destruction, my stream from many years ago. I've just decided to kill that off because it ranked bottom. Same goes with the next one, Trine 3 with Shotgun, Gen and Wind. I've decided to do the same with that since it ranked so low. Now moving up further, I'm not going to be considering doing Devil May Cry 3 in future. However, I figured I may as well finish off my Devil May Cry playthrough, as I was right near the end, I believe. Night in the Woods ranked far too low for consideration. Yeah, well, I've decided to give that some kind of special consideration, which I'll explain on the next page, along with Dark Chronicles, which is a little further up. Neo is also getting special consideration because me and Pistol Peter are currently in discussion about what we want to do with the series, having considered that you guys are not that interested in seeing a series from it. Fable: The Last Chapters, it's not blind, I decided to just scrap it. Dragon Age 2 or Origins and Assassin's Creed Black Flag, those were two ideas that I placed into the list on my own, and I felt like maybe they weren't such a good idea now. Now my Dark Souls series and Dark Souls 3 series, despite the fact they've ranked so low, I've decided to give these special consideration since, you know, I'm so close to finishing Dark Souls 3 for a start, and, well, my Dark Souls playthrough, I'd really not like to ditch that off due to the amount of effort that I've put into it, and the fact that I am actually enjoying that game at this stage. But I do understand that you guys are not particularly interested in seeing me continue that playthrough, so I've decided to rank it quite low. Now, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, I decided to just ditch off because, well, aside from you guys not being particularly interested in it, it also has a lot of copyright issues on YouTube still, it turns out, in regards to Nintendo. Now, the rest of these games that remained, along with the ones, of course, in orange, are moving on to this next list, which will show what's going on in future. Now, this might be quite confusing here, but, you know, you can look at this for as long as you want. Basically, I've placed all the games that you guys have voted on into this list, along with other series that were already cemented prior to them coming along. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be a bit conflicted about me doing Let's Plays of certain series, me doing streaming of, you know, another series, but I just had to kind of pick and mix for the most part, and also kind of understanding the games, figure out what would be best for a Let's Play, what would be best for streaming, and you may disagree with what I've picked out here, but it's been a tough decision. It's been a really tough decision. I have my reasons for why I put things into either streaming or Let's Plays. For example, I put Resident Evil HD into Let's Plays, and I put Dino Crisis into streaming, because I figured they're kind of the same sort of game to a degree, you know, they work off the same sort of engine, so it'd be interesting to have one as a Let's Play and then one as a stream. The reason why I have to move some of them into streaming, of course, is to get on with them faster. If I had every single one of them as a Let's Play, I'm pretty sure I'll only be 7 items down the list by 2019. So yeah, go figure. Now, just to point out, the ones in green are also Other People's series. So yeah, they're not necessarily done on my channel. You might notice I put Dark Souls 3 in green. And this is one reason I did want to also continue Dark Souls 3, is because, of course, I've got the co-op series ongoing on Pistol Pete and Gears of Games channel. Now, you may have noticed the miscellaneous streams on the right-hand side. These are one-off streams, they're always going to be ongoing. You may notice at the top of streaming, the miscellaneous streams are right there. Yep, they're always going to be cycling through, but they're just one-off streams. They may progress into more depending on how well those do. And also you might notice that I've added Nier and Dark Chronicle to those. Now the reason for that is because I felt that you guys may have voted low for those games because you didn't know what they were. I had this kind of gut feeling that these two games would rank very low initially. And, well, I just want to... I thought maybe if I have a look at those games, you guys, you know, might open up to them, might be interested in them, so we'll see. We'll see. These will just be one-off streams, as I said, and they may turn into series, supposing you guys are interested. Now finally, the last thing to address is the unsure category. These are games here that I'm not really sure whether or not they should be Let's Plays or streams, but come the time, of course, I will consult you on them. You can see right there that there's Parasite Eve, Castlevania, Project Zero, and, well, yeah, I just don't know. I really don't know what those games would be better suited for. And also, the Neo is just shoved in there for aforementioned reasons, you know. You will get to vote on the ones that have the sort of forward slashes in, for example, Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex, Twinsanity. Towards the end of my Crash Bandicoot 2 Let's Play, I've asked you guys which of the two you would rather see me play. And finally, in future votes, I may put some of these games back into the vote for you to kind of decide upon, you know, because opinions change over time. For example, Ratchet & Clank is right at the very bottom there. You guys in future might decide, you know what, really fancy Ratchet & Clank now, and it might top the list. I don't know, but yeah. Just putting that out there. There will be future votes. I don't know, maybe in 6 months, maybe in a year. We will see. Right, so moving on to what we're doing for this month. In terms of Let's Plays, we're going to be continuing Tomb Raider Chronicles, of course. I did promise weekly levels of that, and well, I'm going to deliver on that now. Perhaps more than one level weekly, actually, because I've been having a very easy time with that game lately. But for now, just going to be a level weekly. I'm also going to be finishing Crash Bandicoot 2, and also, shock horror, Resident Evil Outbreak. Yeah, my series that I did like 3 years ago. I finally got around to finishing that. Otherwise, going to be continuing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm going to be continuing Zombie Army Trilogy over on Reptilian's channel. And also going to be starting Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City over on Pistol Pete and Gears of Games channel. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Hoping to get some Resident Evil Revelations 2 in there, but at the moment, me and Wind aren't able to really spend a lot of time together, so that might be, unfortunately, kind of left out there for a little while, especially since we really need to finish Red Rope at our live stream, yeah. Now, given that, you know, any of those finish earlier than I thought they would, we're going to be moving on to next month's agenda. You can see that right here already. Life is Strange, Resident Evil 4. Ooh. Hope you're looking forward to it. Now, as for other streams, that's presuming Red Rope doesn't come up, we are just going to be focusing on miscellaneous streams, and I'm at the moment planning how I'm going to cement my new series that are coming up in terms of like Dino Crisis and stuff like that into my streaming schedule, and also just deciding whether or not I want to advance these miscellaneous streams into more important streams. Yeah, so that pretty much covers everything. If you have any questions, any queries, or if you just want to rant to me about what I've, you know, any decisions I've made here that you're not very happy with, please feel free to. I really don't mind. But yeah, otherwise guys, I really hope you're looking forward to you know, me doing those games that you voted on, along with, of course, finishing the series that I'm doing at the moment. Alright guys, thanks for listening, and, well, I'll see you next month for another update.